Hello and welcome back to Ravenport. As you can see, we've got our hay all rowed up on here and I'm currently baling it up with the 8400 again. Some really big swaths there this time. We've also got the bulk of the silage bales cleared up and back to our straw barn. They're even upright at the minute, unlike some of the straw bales in there for some reason. Here we've got the fast track sitting down the bottom corner there with a half load of silage bales on it. We've also got one straw bale on there, and it looks like we've got a grass bale to clear up as well. So I'll have a real mixed load on that trailer. 8 silage bales, 1 grass bale, 1 straw bale and 6 hay bales. Bit of a Heinz 57 mix. So we'll carry on with this. So another 3 swaths there. This won't take too long to get them up out of the way. See, it's a lot bigger swaths on the hay. Scraping until the tractor all the way down. They'd be the sort of swath in real life you want the swath press on the front linkage. Otherwise you'll be raking it up. Definitely the right tractor on the baler. We're working at full operating speed with this. That's why I used to like the chrome baler out of the straw add-on, because that'd go quicker still with the right tractor on the front of it. So it'd be nice to see that make its way back into 19. So what we'll do is we might leave this up here, come and get it off camera, and just get straight on with clearing the bales up the fast track. Have a think about that one. You've seen me take enough equipment up and down the road for now. Just get a small bit on the headland there we missed, and get this last swath up here. And I think there's a little bit just to the left at the top end of the field as well to do. I don't think there's going to be as many hay bales as there were silage bales, Summer. That's no bad thing. So we've got plenty of hay down the sheep shed if we needed some more. It wouldn't pay to say sheep shed too many times if you had a few shandies into you. Might come out with all sorts of different and much ruder things. Right, jack them last 2 bales out of there. It'll probably turn out that I shouldn't have done that and they'll be extra, but I think that's known as sod's law. So we'll just leave this here and get straight on the fast track. Press the right button would help. Let's just finish filling this one up. Now run this load back down to the straw barn. So I know this fast track isn't going to handle this trailer as well as the bigger one does. There's a nice steep hill up to our barn from this direction. As we got this one up here, it didn't seem much sense to run back to the bigger one. It didn't seem much sense to put the big one on the bale wrapper either. Try and share the usage out between our many tractors if we can. Try not to hit anything or turn this over on the way back to the yard. Get stuck on the railway crossing. It's not too far back from here to that barn really. I've just got this steep hill to climb up here. See how soon that starts dragging the speed down. Yes, that's really pulling the forward speed down going up there. Not as much as I thought that might, which is good. We've also been a bit busy up here since the last episode. Our field to the right, what had oats on, has had the Challenger at work on it. It's all been cultivated, ready to re-drill. Not sure what we're going to put in it yet, but we'll definitely re-drill it with something. That's why it's sitting in the bottom corner up here. Starting to get a bit of a collection of machinery here now. Put that between these two and hopefully the stack won't fall over. It's starting to dance already, I've not even tipped it up yet. Something really peculiar going on with that. Have to try stacking some outside at some point and see what happens then. Whether there's something to do with the placeable system. Put them down there. As you can see to them ones to the left there, there's one falling over, one leaning at a peculiar angle. That's certainly not because they've been hit by me at any point. Let's go back and get the next load. Trying to get stuck behind any cars on the way up there. Keep it as quick as possible. So it's not too far up there with this tractor. Be a bit slower if we use one of the other ones on it. Let's see how many are left over from filling this trailer up. It's probably going to turn out it's going to be those two we pushed out the baler as we finished. Knowing my luck. Definitely not as many high bales as there were silage up here though. There's one over by itself here. Not quite sure what that just pinged for, but we shall see. So I've not got a helper running anywhere. The only reason I keep the HUDs off screen is because it just makes for a cleaner video. Not that I'm hiding anything or anything on there. Makes it easy to get screenshots as well. So, as predicted, we've got 2 bales left over up here. Knew I should have left them in the bale and taken back to the yard. Definite case of sod's law. So we'll get them up in the side of the shed this time, I think. Go back into the side and just dump them down there. So get these in the shed and just leave the tractor out of the way somewhere, then it's on with the next part of our grand scheme down here. Probably the most interesting part of the scheme. So we'll just back this through the side here next to these silage bales and put them in a different way round. Good lean on that stack over the far corner there. See if I can get him in there without knocking the existing stack down. Either through hitting it or through making it do the jive too much. So they're starting to really dance again. Just leave this out of the way of the side here. Go and get those other two bales a little later. No sense in doing that on here as well. You've seen me go up there a couple of times. No need to do it a third time. So, the grand part of the plan now is to place the cow yard. We have the finances to do the smaller one to start with. See how spectacularly wrong this can go. So I believe from memory you can't actually rotate them as well, you just flip them around at 90-degree angles. So it's not liking it there too much. All that way. All that way. So ideally like to parallel to the other barn, but that ain't gonna happen. I don't particularly want it that way around, I'll just try and flip it around again, I think. So, really want that face, and that's a bit better. Come over that way a little bit. Have it around here somewhere where it goes green next time. So somewhere around there maybe. I think that's about the right sort of place for it. Ah, looks like we need to do a little bit of landscaping there now. That's certainly left a big mound there. I should have known that was going to happen. So, landscaping tool at the ready, I think. Definitely ain't going to be able to leave that like that, that's for certain. If I'd known that was going to do that, I'd have put a bit further into the field. But at least we've got the means to try and sort it out a little bit now. Let's zoom in a bit so I can see what we're doing. I think if we try and smooth this off a little bit. Let's increase the brush size a bit. It looks so bad once that's all been altered here. I've reapplied some other textures around it. It's slowly coming down. I suppose I could increase the brush strength if I so wished. Just trying to be a bit sensitive with it at the minute. So I've had the odd occurrence where I've got a bit heavy-handed with this in the past. End up with a mountain range or a bottomless pit in the field. So I'll just carry on working my way around this and leveling it off. So slowly leveling up, but I think I will have to try and increase the brush strength for this. That's looking a bit better already. And I just replace the track on here afterwards. It looks so out of place then. Right, so I'll finish this off camera and come back once I've done it. So, as you can see, it's looking a bit better now, a bit less out of place. Levelled off this big hole that was in this corner, put ourselves some grass and a track all the way round. Levelled off all around there. Put this a bit less of a gradient here and put the track back in. So I think the easiest way to show you this will be go airborne. So it's looking a lot less out of place than it did. So in the next video we'll look at getting some cars up here, I think. So for now, that's where I'll leave this video. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done already, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.